Hi students, how are you? I am fine and I hope that you will be fine at your home. Dear students, in previous class we have read about the animals live on land, different features of the land. That means in plain, in mountain areas, in polar region, in forest areas, in desert. Today we shall read about the animals that live in water. The animals that live in water are called aquatic animals. Aqua means water. That means the animal related to water. Yes, dear friends, aquatic animals, we know very well the water bodies cover the 71% of the earth's surface. So the large varieties of animals, that means many types of animals found in water, in pond, in lake, in stream, ocean, river, sea, etc. That means different places there are different type of animal living. At first, we have to classify the animals into two categories. At first, the freshwater animal and the marine animal. The freshwater, that means the water animal that live in lakes, pond, stream and rivers. These are freshwater animal, and the animals that live in sea and oceans are marine animals. These are the two kinds of animals. So dear students, at first we shall read about the animals that live in oceans. You know very well oceans are the large areas of water that almost cover the our earth's surface. So dear students, there are varieties of animals found in oceans like whale, shark, dolphin, whale, shark, octopus, starfish, seahorse, many other goldfishes, many other kinds of animals. You know very well seahorse, you know very well the seal, you know very well many others are found in oceans. After that, we will read about the animals that live in freshwater, like mostly fishes and some other insects are live in the freshwater. Dear students, we have completed this. That means the animals that live in water are called aquatic animal. The animals that live in ocean and sea water, that is marine animal. The animals that live in fresh water, that means the animals that live in pond, lake, stream and rivers, these are freshwater animals. Yes, after that dear students, we shall read about the animals that live both, that means in water or under the water and over the land surface. Wow, it is amazing. That means some animals that live both on land and in water. These are amphibians, animals that live both under the water and over the earth's surface. These are amphibians. Suppose salamander, frog. Frog is the best example of amphibian. Also, crocodile is also amphibian. Alligator, crocodile, etc. Okay, dear students. Now, it is necessary to know about the animals that live both land and water, because the animals that live in under the water and on the earth's surface, they have a special feature. That means they have a moist skin to breathe under the water and have lungs to take breath on the earth's surface. Okay, dear students. Now we are going to start a new topic. Our new topic is adaptation in animals. Adaptation in animals. You know very well habitat. The animals that live naturally, that is their habitat. वह जगह है जहां जानवर नेचुरली रहता है, उसको हम क्या कहते हैं, हैबिटेट। जैसा कि हमने देखा कि कुछ जानवर पानी में रहता है, कुछ जंगल में, कुछ सैंड एरियाज में, दैट मीन्स पोलर रीजन में, कुछ डेजर्ट एरियाज में। अब हम जानेंगे हाउ टू एनिमल्स एडेप्ट। व्हाट यू नो एडेप्टेशन? द फीचर्स और हैबिटेट दैट हेल्प the features or habitat that help an animal to adjust themselves to its habitat. Okay, student, called adaptation. ADAPTATION. Dear students, adaptation are divided into many categories. Adaptation को विभिन्न भागों में बांटा जाता है अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर हाइट, अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर फीडिंग हैबिट्स, अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर लिविंग प्रोसेस, अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर movement, according to their features, according to their breathing power. Yes, dear student, according to their body covering, adaptation of feeding habits. Yes, dear student. So now we are going to start to know about the adaptation. At first, we have to read it. Any features or habitat that help the animals to live their habitat, that is adaptation. Different animals show different type of adaptation depending on their habitat of life. This adaptation can be their movement, breathing, eating habits, body coverings, and their movement. These are the parts, these are the kinds, these are the features that categorize the animals according to their adaptation. Now, at first, we have to start the adaptation for movement. The adaptation for movement. That means, how do animals survive in their adaptation by the movement? That means, you know very well, movement is very important for the survival of the wild animals. आप जानते हैं कि जंगली जीव, जो भी कोई जीव जीता है, उसका मूवमेंट का सबसे महत्वपूर्ण अंग बनता है उसके जीवन पे, क्योंकि उसकी मूवमेंट ही उसके जीवन को तय करता है। उसकी मूवमेंट ही उसके लिए जो है वो शेल्टर ढूंढ देती है, उसकी मूवमेंट ही उसके लिए फूड का ये इंतजाम करता है। तो एट फर्स्ट वी हैव टू रीड अबाउट द मूवमेंट। मूवमेंट ही उसको अपने प्रीडेटर से बचाता है। जो जानवर कोई फास्ट नहीं दौड़ेगा तो पीछे वाला उसको, जो कार्निवोरस आगे पढ़ेंगे हम लोग, वह उस पर कैसे अटैक करता है, कैसे प्रेडेटर स्प्रे होता है। तो मूवमेंट इज द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ द सर्वाइवल ऑफ द एनिमल्स इन देयर एडेप्टेशन। नाउ एनिमल मूव फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर। व्हाई डू यू नो? नो, एनिमल ओनली मूव अराउंड फॉर देयर फूड एंड शेल्टर्स। एनिमल ओनली मूव फॉर देयर फूड एंड शेल्टर। जानवर अपने भोजन और आवास के लिए ही यहां से वहां भटकता है। आप जानते ही हैं, आप देखते भी हैं कि आप वाइल्ड एनिमल किस चीज के लिए जाता है, या तो शिकार करता है, या तो घास वगैरह, दैट मीन्स फूड भोजन के लिए, और या तो वह कुछ डेन वगैरह में या कुछ इसमें रहता है, या पेड़ के नीचे रहता है, तो वह शेल्टर हो गया। कुछ बोरोज में रहते हैं। तो एनिमल्स move him to get their food and shelter. So dear student, adaptation for movement. It is very necessary to know about the movement. Dear student, tomorrow we will read about it, and how we know very well the movement is very important thing to survival of the wild animals. So dear student, tomorrow we will discuss about it. That means next class, to how the limbs, that means their foots help them. There are two types of limbs, forelimbs and hindlimbs. Forelimbs means upper two legs and hindlimbs means lower two legs. So dear student, tomorrow we will discuss about it. And one thing more, dear student, we have forgot one thing. That means after the completion of first lesson, we didn't completed our activity zone. So dear student, page number 13. That means activity zone. You have to complete at first. That means page number 13 you have to complete in your notebook, and you have to preserve it safely. Tomorrow we will also discuss about the answer of this activity zone. So dear students, stay safe, stay home. Thank you.